Test. Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome to the Gaming Den. Today's gonna be an episode of Pokemon Rogue. Well, Pokerogue technically, but whatever. Anyways, let's just get into it. Oh yeah, I need to find where is Cricket. Where's Cricket? Like, I'm not hovering over it. I know I'm not. It's not that expensive. There it is. Okay. The thing I've been saving up for is actually the honey gathering. I do want to reduce the cost some more, but honestly, I'm more worried about getting honey gatherer because that's actually the passive sharpness with Cricketune. Excuse me. So honey gatherer gets you more money, and then when it evolves into Cricketune, it gets the ability. Cricketune gets the ability sharpness as well. So I got some of my highest shiny on the team with Ekans and Electrike. I also am using Cricketune or Cricketot because Cricketot's actually kind of good when it evolves because sharpness is good. Also, I don't remember if Technician is its hidden ability when it's evolved or not. Hold on, Cricketune. Cricketune. Sarah B, my best friend for this kind of stuff. Oh, go away. Cricketune. Its hidden ability is Technician. Okay. I figured as much, but just in case. I could always use Actu, but no. Wait, whoops, I didn't mean to change nature. Yeah, Jolly is the best one I have. Okay, so ability. What is Eradicate's hidden ability? Oh wait, hold on, Cerebi. Give me Cerebi. That it hidden ability is hustle also. So as runaway guts, it looks like. Yeah, so all of Rattata's abilities are Eradicate's abilities. They don't change. See, do I want to break Rattata? Kinda. But at the same time, not really. Okay, I kind of. Let's see. I have a weakness is psychic, so a dark type of. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, didn't that, but now that I've just got all my stuff ready for Magikarp, where it's cheapened as much as it possibly can and stuff like that, now I just buy eggs for it. I want to get the passive for Slugma because Drowna's really good. Especially if I use like one of the Protosem Pokemon, aka the Paradoxes. Speaking of which, okay, I can reduce the cost one more time, but I need to make a little more candy for it. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy an egg for it because I really want more egg moves for it. I'm trying to, well, Glaceon or Espeon, considering what the last boss is, probably is best. They're both special attackers, so excuse me. Modest nature would be good. I don't know why you would disable the passive. I'm curious about that. Maybe it's just an extra challenge, maybe? Maybe? Okay, now we do not shinies, because we want Zigzagoon. Honestly, this is a Pokemon that I really want to get a shiny of. I wonder if odds are decreased or something. I doubt it, but I don't know. It just feels like something I would have. Anyways. And the candies, I don't have enough for anything yet. I don't really personally care about the passive because Runaway is like it's good in some degrees, but yeah, I more care about getting it cheapened. But Zigzagoon will be our pickup utility mon. Kricketot will be a utility until it evolves, and then it will be an actual offensive Pokemon. I do wonder what its last egg move is. You know, figure out eventually. Checking to make sure I got everything. Oh yeah, manage moves. We'll get Nasty Plot. I want to check if these. Yeah, it's best. It's special. I do want to get a few more eggs for you so I can get better IVs, but good. Oh, I didn't realize Kricketot was also perfect. So I actually have two mons that are perfect. I need to get Eevee. Oh, I'm almost done with Eevee. I just need defense and attack, but the one I think barely matters. But I think that's more just competitive reasons why. But yeah, Kricketot and also my Zigzagoon are perfect. Okay, that's pretty cool. I did not realize that. Regenerator feels like a kind of meh ability in this game. Like in Pokemon, like competitively, it's a great ability. But in this, it feels whatever. Like I'm switching out Ekans mostly just so it goes to intimidate spam things. But I don't want it to take hits anyway. Also, sorry if I'm a little slow on talking and stuff like that. I am actually eating at the same time. But that's because I also woke up really late. Because I didn't go to bed until like almost 6 o'clock last night. So I did not mean to do clever dance, but whatever. So one of the first things we want to do for the farm, so it's one of the biggest things immediately, is for farming purposes, we want to have as many shinies as possible on the team. So we could get up to rank luck 14, 15, whatever it was. Anyways. We're at SS, which it could go up to triple S, I think. If not triple S plus. But either way, what matters is that our highest luck we can have is like at triple S at the very least. And the reason why we want it so high is we want to be able to. We're doing classic mode mostly to try to, one, grind out egg tickets and stuff like that. There's technically better ways of doing that, aka endless mode. But the second reason, this is the more important reason for me right now, is we're hunting for Ogre Pond. This is why the map is super important. So earlier on, we want to find Ogre. We want to. Well, we're not going to early on find Ogre Pond, but we're going to look for Ogre Pond. So we have to specifically get to the mount. So as much as I don't want to, I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. Okay. This is the reason why we want our luck so high, is so we can see these. Those are 10 draws. I do want to switch. Actually, hold on, no, I don't, because it has. Yeah, it has Heat Wave. Excuse me. We're fine actually keeping it as is. Any other? Okay. So we are looking for the Great Ball here stuff, but we're looking for the map, which none of these are. Okay. That's unfortunate. And the nice thing about Honey Gather is that it'll automatically give us a little bit of money each battle. And I don't know if it increases as we go higher or not. I don't. But even if it doesn't, whatever, it's still extra money. Iron Moss wants to learn Struggle Bug. Nah, we're good. Okay, Carbos for extra speed. Yeah, please. I wonder what the base stat speed I need to beat is. I need to figure out what that, if there's like a, there's probably a guide out there for the stat I need to beat. But then again, also Trick Room is a thing. And Trick Room is implemented from what I've seen. So there is that. Now, Trick Room mode seems like it would be difficult to do in this. That's just my thought, though. Dragoon. Why am I going so mid with the damage? Whatever. Dragoon, because we're doing it for candy. We're not doing it for any other reason. We're doing it for candy. Okay. Nice. That's max special defense. That's really good. Because regardless of the mon, like, you always want your defenses as high as possible. So. Alright, rival fight. Oh, that's bad. I'm thinking about it in long terms. Like, that's bad. Popplio will be a slight problem. Mostly just because my carry is a fire type. So. I have timid nature and I'm fine with that. I don't do as much damage as I would if I had a modest nature, but I want the speed. So I'm gonna reroll. Unfortunate, I did not go head on. Excuse me. Okay, so I said I want Sylveon or Espeon, or not Sylveon. Sylveon's good, but not for the purpose of the last boss. Though I do think Sylveon actually wouldn't be a bad choice for the purpose of the rival. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Rival fight could actually give me a hard time sometimes. So yeah, having a mon with a fairy typing would be good. Alright. And then just you. Sadly, I think I'm starting to get sick. So that's why. If I sound weird, that's why. We have 20 eggs to hatch. I forgot also the any shinies? No. Hidden ability? No. Sadly. Oh well. Any new move or IVs that are better? Yes. Togepi does. Wild does. Excuse me. Volbeat has some extra. That's good. Max special defense on Whalmer. That's good. Our Kricketot also is already at perfect, so we don't need IVs. We need what we need now is we need egg moves. That's why I want Kricketot eggs. Blazing Torch Size Shield Badge. Interesting. Okay. Sprigatito having Sucker Punch is really good. That's a common move for Mouse right at the half. Really good for it too. Alright, almost max defense. Special defense is 5 or 4 points away from max. And 3 on speed. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so basically, I'm very small. That's just a sorry. That's the. Anytime I see Snom, I see that. I think that meme. All right. Sparkly Swirl. Interesting. Okay. Mountain Gale. I need to look what some of these moves are. Some of these moves are very specifically odd. If that makes sense. Okay. So this 10 floors, I need to see a map. I need to. If we want to get the most out of it. Also, if you ever play Pokemon Rogue, until you have completed pretty much your shiny decks, always go for shiny up. You could exclude legendaries probably from that factor just because they're not as common. Legendaries are very hard to get. But I would still probably suggest doing so. Like, if anything, you'll probably see them eventually anyways, like, as you go. Just don't expect shiny legendaries. They're gonna be hard to get. You might see them in the wild maybe, but good luck. I don't think I have any legendary shinies, but I have paradox ones, so that's also the good news I like about Pokerogue, is that they did eventually change the last 10 floors where you could actually catch a paradox Pokemon there. Used to be able to not, but the thing is, you have to notice that you can catch them only if they're shiny. Need 3 more tickets to get 10. Mostly catching it for candy. Okay. Lightning Rod! Honestly, one of the best abilities ever. I do not want that he learned Stroke Bug. It's a physical attack. I don't want to learn special. I want Ekans specifically to get them because Arbok's physical best physical move is Gunk Shot, but Gunk Shot only has 85% accuracy. So okay. Of course I did. Thunderstone. I have electric, so I don't really want electric type. I don't think it evolves that way. Yeah, it does. I was pretty sure. Just want to make sure. Thank goodness I can't steal my vitamins. Come on, man. I need the map. I need the map. Ah, God damn it. I need it before I get to the next level of floors. That way I can go the way I want to go. Because the first 20 floors are predetermined. They're always the same. Map, no map. Map, no map. Map. No map. I'm sad. I is sad. So the way I want to go was through. Excuse me. The tall grass, I think it was, something like that. Okay. A Galarian Zapdos. And its IP leaves something to be desired, but at least it's really good at attack. For those you don't know, Galarian Zapdos, doesn't matter. It's a physical attack, not a special attacker like its normal Kantoian counterpart. Okay. We did not actually want to go to the lake. Wait. Yeah, I just realized. Screw you, bird. And I don't have the money for a revive. Fine. No, don't do that. Do that. After Sule, of course. Well, that sounds wrong. But now I can at least take where I want to go. Actually, I, I would have to double check two things, but I'm not going to. Not right now. I'm at Magikarp. Mm. Wait, actually might be supposed to come. I was gonna say no, then I'm like, oh wait a minute. Actually, I think Magikarp does have Swift Swim as an ability. I. Yeah, this is the mon I was starting to worry about. By the way. Now I worry about it a little less later, just because it's a fairy type and I'm a poison, but it doesn't change the fact. And now, okay, that's the new mon. You son of a! I don't love that. No, I do not want to learn takedown. Okay, Corvus Squire will be easy to deal with comparatively later. Man, she's gonna have so many ways to get rid of my berries. No, I do not. It's a special type move. Anytime there's more than two, I always skip. Maybe because I'm freaking Delmais. Yo. Kidding. Okay, Follow Me is a really good ability, but I already have it. Sucker Punch, that's a good move. And Moxie, I kind of wish. I don't know if I have the Intimidate ability already, though, so. Okay. These are all the rare eggs. Okay. Potions, so let's get that. Let me check. Okay, no. Wait, I need to check my egg list. Do I have anything left? Yeah, I have 4. Okay. So the eggs won't hatch quite right away, but that's fine. Let me check. Any more? No, not egg list. Egg got. I need 2 more tickets, right? So if I see more tickets, I need to grab them. I also have to say, I'm a little surprised that Iron Moth doesn't learn Sludge Bomb naturally. I'm a little surprised by that. Hmm. It learns Sludge Wave naturally, but it doesn't learn Sludge Bomb naturally, which is wild to me. It's part of the reason why I wanted an Iron Moth egg. Is so I could try to get more of my egg moves. Okay, there's the electric move for that for you. So I want. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Thunder Wave. I want to keep Thunder Wave, but yeah, I want to make sure before I get to that. But yeah, long story short, I was trying to commit to right there was I was trying to make sure that Charm was a fairy type move. I was pretty sure, but I wanted to make double sure. That I did that before I gave up on a. I know for certain it's a fairy type move, and I only know it's a certain fairy type move is because it's the way I've always evolved my Eevee into Sylveon, pretty much. No! Son of a bitch. Fortunately, Electrike is somewhat fast. Alright, Shelbo with Iron Moth. Crusher Wake, eh? Alright, Crusher Wake. Ah, crap. Okay, I can't really. Yeah. Oh man, I just realized how big of a weakness I have to ground types. Yeah, this. Both of my. What are they? Epics? Kind of levels shiny they're considered exactly, but essentially the red shiny. Give me. But yeah, this form of shiny. Both of the only ones I have are both weak to electric, or not electric to ground, which is quite bad. No, don't forget anything. I mean, I'm not surprised Weasel's faster. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's right. Eevee has pickup as well. I forgot. It's passive. Ah, well, actually, dude, loud. I I don't want to really. The easiest way to get to the mountain is to the beach, and then the beach to I think the sea, and then the sea to the cave. Specifically, the ice cave, I think, but yeah, we're gonna try to level Electric here a bit more. No, you son of a bitch. Okay, I think my best play then was turn 1, Nasty Plot, and then Shockwave. Yes. Electric! So it's gonna still Faleo. Okay. It didn't Aqua Jet this time. Crap. Hi. I have a sales assistant for you. It doesn't check stat. It just checks if I have the move. That's the best way to go about it, in my opinion. No. No. Zigzagoon wants to evolve. Sure. Zigzagoon. I will say, one of my favorite things about this Pokemon is specifically in its Galarian version. I love that it evolves into Obstagoon. Obstagoon is awesome. I love its design. I want to use Obstagoon, but I don't think that's... The biggest thing is that I would have to use it more of like a carry kind of mon instead of a utility mon, which is unfortunate. But I don't know. But I don't know. I actually forget its abilities. Sorry about the silence. Just got a text message from some people that I have an appointment with tomorrow. I'm trying to get a new door installed. Now, it won't be anywhere anytime soon, but the intention is there. I wiggle it. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to nest the ball again. Okay, why is... What? What? Okay. Okay, so I got Gen 8's enemy team. Not raining. Thanks for the crap. That's bad. Really bad, actually. Crap. This way is... Crunch is better than bite. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Great. Okay. Jolly nature, eh? Hmm. Hi, Growlithe. Hi, little buddy. Not your best IVs, but I honestly think I've already got some for you anyways, so it's fine. Honestly, just the improving of an IV is really good. Yeah, I do note I also really would like a water type mon. But I don't know if there's a water type mon with pickup. Yeah. For now, we're not gonna worry about it. Yeah. I was. I was gonna love him. But honestly, I just decided against it. I shouldn't have. Oh wait, I probably should have traded. Yeah. Well, poor fish, eh? Ooh, max attack. Hell yeah. We'd love to see it. No. We do not want to learn lunge. That's a physical move. I would say I'm surprised I know all these, but at the same time, I'm like, being a competitive player, like, I kind of have to know some of these. Okay, hopefully I live. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. No! And I get, oh my. Aren't the odds of that like 10%? Like, it's low. Yeah, this is bad. I don't have a good answer until rock types. Yeah. Ugh. Screw that noise. Oh, that's funny. Shockwave doesn't miss. Crap. Honestly, I kind of need to. No, not Arbok, not Arbok, not Arbok. Like, I need something that gets the job done against, like, the ground types and rock types. So, yeah. Is it? Oh, it is. Crap. Well, but first, anyway, so I couldn't have gone. I wouldn't have gotten an attack no matter what I did. Son of a. Right. Try to raise my special defense some, but yeah. Son of a bitch. The good news about Eevee having that is that move always goes first. Wow. I assume it's mostly it always goes first. Hmm. Please though. Thank you. For the love of God, thank you. Yeah, I took some damage, but yeah, that's the... Oh my god. We lost our two carries. Like, oh boy. I'll use thingies up on that. And then we'll just swift both. Okay. Didn't really think that Eevee was going to become my carry, but, you know, I'm not against it. Alright, Magnet. Give that to Electrike. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm not trying to level all my mons, but that's how it's working. Get in the ball. We were not risking that. Yes, X is replete. Well, wait, hold on. I want to check one thing. Powers up weaker moves, but what was the base power minimum again? Or maximum again? 60? Hold on. 60 or less. Okay. So, remember right. Yeah, X is a base 80. So, Stone X is just above the threshold, so I might need to figure something out for that. But yeah, I want to go ahead and keep that for lower for now. Okay. Flamethrower. Ooh. We'll teach it to Electrike because Iron Moth learns Fiery Dance, and that's far better than Flamethrower. Not that Flamethrower's bad, just. So, Heat Wave does more damage. The trade-off, though, is that it's less accurate. And it hit, but also the good thing about it is that it hits both. However, Flamethrower is a base 90, that's so it's slightly less powerful, but it's guaranteed to hit pretty much. Like, it can be lowered by accuracy things, but the point of the matter is that it's going to hit as long as no accuracy shenanigans happen, like evasion and so on. Yeah, I only have 53 right now. Wants to learn Baton Pass? No, thank you. Without even intending to, Eevee has become our carry. Okay, will you stop that, please? That hurts. I kind of wish one of these was a potion or something like that. But we'll go with next best thing. Why is it next best thing? Because the sooner Eevee evolves, the better. Oh boy. I thought I hit both. I thought I hit both. Odd. Yeah, I'm not surprised it goes before. Okay, never mind. We got lucky. We got lucky. Sometimes that's all you need. Just a little bit of luck. Oh boy. Hmm. Gotta love when they always get the 5 hits, right? Okay, these are the epic eggs, yeah. So we already know what one should be. Correct. Yeah. Okay, so better defense, better speed, just slightly. It learned earth power. Oh yes. Earth power is something exactly I was looking for. Okay, switch the Iron Moth. I'm kind of surprised something that was quite weak to didn't just one shot, but I know it has a ability called Frost Scales or something like that. I know it lowers. I think it lowers damage, but I don't know what like in what way. Like if it's multi-scale, if it lowers the attack of the first hit, etc. I just know that it does. Brawler, huh? Water Stone. I mean, I do have Starmie. Actually, Starmie isn't actually that bad of a Pokemon to bring. It's a Psychic type, so actually for the last boss, it's really good. Yeah, no, I still want a Fairy type. I'm still on that horse. It knows heal order. Okay. The Jolly nature is not great because its special attacks far better. It's like even with the nature that makes it worse, like it's still much higher than its base attack. I cannot justify putting it on my team. It's not that good. It would need to have been a shiny. And even then, it wouldn't. Like I would prefer it to have been like higher than base shiny, but no, that's fine. That's fine. I was gonna say something, then I was like, oh wait, never mind. Ugh, you. Yep, and here's the thing I was worried about. I would not have lived that without a Corviknight. Now, granted, I still got knocked, but yeah. Alright. Electric, hopefully. Dragonary, eh? Alright, so you're gonna have a Dragonite by the end of this run. So you have a Dragonite and a Rayquaza. Ugh. Double dragon. Roar. No, thank you. Heat 4. I don't really want to switch, but I don't really have a good... Yeah. Let's switch Stormy here. +6, yeah, +6. The fact that I don't have a water type move is now starting to really bug me here. That's bad. I don't have any good moves against this mon. Ugh. I don't love that fact. I'm just glad that my next rig is as fast as it is. Oh, that's bad. No. Excuse me. Well, not much I could do about that. I'm just gonna have to revive. I would prefer to not have, but no. Hit stop. Then, yeah, we'll give Starmie out. Wait, doesn't... Yeah, Swift hit spell. I feel like my opponents always get the luck and get 5 or 4 almost every time they do something like that. I know it's confirmation bias, but I'm like, it really does feel like it's every single time. Alright, we have another revive. Palafine, that. I was just trying to think if I wanted to switch. Not really. Oh. Lame. Yeah. And of course, because my freaking Iron Moth is down. I think that's the power of literally because it has sharpness now. Hold on, let me double check that. Wait, how do you check its passive? Is there a way to check passives? Let me check something. It was 9. No, I'm at 10. Not mine. Okay. Cool. We got no eggs other than these now. Yep. Okay. Of course. This is a flying type move. It probably has Slush Rush, so that's fair. I was gonna say, of course it's faster, and I'm like, oh wait, no, it does actually make sense that it's faster. The thing is that the Titan has a ability called Slush Rush, so if it's snowing, that excuse me, if it's snowing, that means that the enemy's speed is doubled. It's kind of like, oh, that's bad. Anyways, so as I was saying, its speed is double. It's like Swift Swim, but for a nice type mon. Well, Slush Rush isn't specified only to it, but it's most commonly on them. Ah, joy. No, I would not. I have literally 3 mons. Well, that sucked. That sucked. Hell, I'm back. Okay, so wait, did I accidentally change this nature to hardy? Is that what happened? Okay. Well, we're gonna redo this because we now have one of the best moves available. We have Earth Power. Earth Power is an insanely strong move. It will allow me coverage against the Rock type Pokemon and other Fire types. So Rock and Fire, and also Steel types. But I mean, I have a stab move for that, but skipping. So once I get to 15, I'm gonna get another egg. So we're gonna just keep on going with Iron Moth here. I honestly think Iron Moth is literally one of my best options. Like, I think that doesn't change. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I should bring a Kricketot again. I will bring Ekans and Electrike though, because those are my highest tier on shinies. But beyond that, I don't know what to bring. Alright, I'm going to sort by cost. Okay, so I only have mostly my shinies reduced cost. Let me check by candy count now. Oh. Oh, that's right, because I did the Gen 1 challenge. Yeah, so I did it in my own time. I did a Gen 1 challenge with Squirtle. with Squirtle and a few others. I do kind of like the idea of getting him Dauntless Shield, but I want to get his cost down as much as possible first. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll go to Rick Squirtle. And then I'm gonna cat myself off with a shiny. Which one? I don't have a lot of choices. I could. Sheer Force is a really good ability. Each one has a different. Oh, that's wild. Huh. Doesn't change the fact that Unknown has literally some of the lowest stats in the game. But that's wild. I don't like. I want to cap it off with another shiny, but I'm like, should I? Let's see. We got a poison and fire type. We got Eevee that's gonna go. Okay, I got quad weakness to freak. I got 4 different weaknesses to ground. I need probably some coverage for that. AKA, I need to get some immunity. So yeah, I think. Well, like, excuse me. I say that, but I also have levitate on my Iron Moth, so I do have an immunity. I have ways to deal with it with ground types aside from Iron Moth itself having immunity. Let's see. Fire poison, fairy, poison, electric, water. I have fire and water. I don't have grass. I don't want to go touch grass. But I probably should get a grass type on me. There. And sadly, I don't have any grass types that are cheap. Crap. I mean, I'm not surprised. Excuse me. I apologize. I did not sleep a lot last night. Why, like I said, that's why I woke up late. I have coverage for I need coverage for dragon. No, because I'm gonna have a fairy type. So no, I don't. I need coverage for steel. No. Okay, go down the list. Normal type. Don't have any coverage. Okay, but normal type's not something I need to worry about super badly. Okay, then bug type got Okay, got for grass, got for fire, got for water, got for bug, got for poison, got for steel, got for rock, got for ground, got for fighting, got for fighting, got for fairy, yeah, got for fairy, got for dark, got for dark, got for flying, got for flying, got for poison, got for poison. I got for ice type. Got for electric. Got for trying to think of other types I missed. Already said poison. Already said dark. Got for psychic. Got for... I do not have for psychic. Well, I technically can. No, I wouldn't do that because I would. Yeah. Psychic, eh? I would. Its weaknesses are dark and bug. I mean, I don't really want to bring Cricketune just for it. If anything, I would want to bring a dark type. Okay. Any other type? Excuse me. Is there any type I'm missing? Got for bug. Where's that? Ghost? I can have ghost. It would not be an actual, like, going out of my way thing. I don't have, like, an actual, like, stab move, but I do have coverage for it. So... my major weakness right now is ground. Like, obviously, I don't have to worry about Iron Moth because I'll levitate a passive. But... do have a... yeah, excuse me. I don't have a major weakness to electric, but I do have a weakness to it. Oh, man. Why do all my good Pokemon have to be... let's have... because they're good. Obviously. Okay, okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm also going to reduce your cost, by the way. I know it's not going to get you there right now, but... eh. Yeah, we really should just reduce the cost of everything we can. Why I'm holding on to do that. Interesting. It has well-baked body as a passive. So it's not weak to fire type. I mean, it's not resistant either, actually. Because ground doesn't resist fire for some reason. And whatever. Rough skin as its passive. Yeah, I know I'm taking a while for choosing. I know. Yeah, well, the problem with Bleak ones and Sincere, like, they require rain to be accurate. Only in my shiny Pokemon really are this, so yeah. Yeah. Uh, you know what? Sure. Let's try to switch as little as possible. That was quick. Do I have anyone that technically yes? But I don't care that much. There. That's what I wanted. Rude be do. Rude. I'll take the rogue ball. We're gonna need them. Like, if we're hunting for Ogerpon, we're gonna need them. Knock off. Yeah. Like, I was either gonna teach a crunch or knock off. Knock off actually does a lot of damage if I remember right. And with Mons pretty much always having like some kind of item, pretty much really useful. Yeah, I'll keep it like this. Rat. I forgot about that. Non-stab moves. Damn you! Anyways. Stop. This is what Earth Bob's for. Okay. Okay, so we have a good answer this time around. And we don't have a great answer into Starly, but that's fine. I wonder if there's a list of what her team always is. Like, depending on what her beginner Pokemon is. Like, if this beginner Pokemon, it's always this. That kind of thing. Oh, new shinies. Any new hidden abilities or anything like that? Not that I could see it. Flying out. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna have Squirtle be a special attacker, so we don't want that. Good. I will say the shiny charm plus the luck will increase the odds even more, so it's like we'll probably see some shinies, I just don't know how often. Oh, right. That works too, so whatever. Mm. Excuse me. What are central lords of levitate? Excuse me. As an ability. Well, I know it's not likely, so I only say it because I'm like, you know, it makes some kind of sense. This just because, but eh. To be fair, if that Stuffle is has the fluffy ability, fire type moves will do. Fire type moves will essentially be super effective. Just how it works. Okay, we could just Earth Power here. And then whatever else. I need. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but. I need to see Electrike stats. Yeah, special attacks highest stat. Now, what about its fully evolved? Still its highest. Alright, let's go to Gen 6. Because that's when it's Mega Evolved. If Mega Evolution, its highest attack stat is still special. I'm trying to get stuff as high as possible. The reason Eevee being sent out is I'm trying to increase its like ability for me, or its friendship is that's words I'm looking for. I'm trying to increase its friendship. Okay. You need to go before that becomes a problem. Echoed voice. If you let a mon go on too long with echoed voice, that damage becomes insane. Actually, let's go with third because yeah, Earth Power is the last one. Yeah, going against the Grass Gym, so this will be easy for Iron Moth. Yeah, I'll learn the track because of the offense. Burr. Okay, so I want to check something. Pokemon Road. Many Pokemon and luck. What? Okay, they were right about that one thing. So there was a person that was on one of our previous streams for Pokerogue, and they said it was 14. I thought it was 15, but they were correct. It's 14. Alright, also, I'm going to be right back for a moment. I need to go to the restroom right back. Sorry about that, guys. I am back. Just 1 second. I'm trying to do one thing. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back fully now. No. Also, while I was going to the bathroom, I was doing some research. I was researching up on what Luck's effect is on Pokemon is. Doing. So I just found out that if you purchase an egg with candy, the odds of getting a shiny are 1 in 12. So that's what makes buying the eggs worth it. Yeah, Leaf Stone. I mean, I could make it, but I have it as a modest nature. And Leafeon is very much a physical attacker. Like, there's no getting around it. Oh, come on. Okay. A Dreepy. Max special defense. We like that. I was about to say, it shows me the freaking Leaf Stone one more time. Oh, you. Cool. Intimidate don't do anything to me. I'm a special attacker. I love how they brought an ice. People decided to bring the ice type out. I mean, it's either the ice type or the freaking grass type. No. Actually, I don't know what Skinny is best at. As in, is it a physical or is it a special? Alright. Delcatty, I think it was the name. Yeah, Delcatty. Alright, so Delcatty has Cute Charm normalized. What is normalized? All moves known by this Pokemon turn into normal type and have 20% boost. So I think I'm not a big fan of that. Wonder Skin is its hidden ability, which makes non-damaging moves that are targeted at this Pokemon with accuracy of 50%. That's actually not terrible. Anyways, it is a physical attacker by a very minimal margin. Like, the difference is 10 points, so it could literally be either one. But it's based by just base stats, it is a physical attack. Yeah, we. Oh wait, actually, went a little too fast for my own good. Oh wait, because this is, yeah, I don't have charm anymore. Crap. No. Squirtle's evolving. Wait. Yeah, I accidentally skipped Purple, so We're hoping to find also the Mega Bracelet and get the Blastoise Mega Stone. Yes. This is its biggest downside right now is it doesn't have an electric type move to attack with. Hi, Netherino. No, yes. We'll send out War Total just because if it faints, it's not shiny. Like, I don't love the fact that if it does, but we lose less if it does. Wait. Oh, well, it wasn't meant to be then. Okay. No, only because I don't have the setup I had it before with. Okay, full picks. Right, so you go here, you go here. If it somehow survives, which didn't, so it doesn't matter. No. Reroll. Yeah. Like, I'll be real. I'm hoping for certain things here. Oh, we got Team Rocket this time. Okay, so we do not want to learn Lunge. Lunge is a physical move. Sorry, I got distracted. No. It's not. It's just payback's on that kind of move. Or go for upgrading Earth Power. Doing Earth Power will be a really good move to have against the last boss. No, don't forget anything first. Okay. No, we're not skipping. We're just getting sidetracked. Evie wants to learn Bite. No, thank you. He wants to learn Charm. What? Yeah, sure, just in case. Just in case. Crap. Crap. There we go. Well, I was hoping, but no. Hi, Bayleaf. Okay. Well, Poopy. Would you please stop? There. No. We don't want to make room for Bayleaf. I'm not gonna put any grass stuff on my team. I just don't feel like it. Okay. Now, from here, we want to go to the cave. To get to the mountain, we want to go to the cave. The cave will take us to the mountain. I think it's like from here, the cave goes to the Badlands, and the Badlands goes to the mountain. I think is how it goes. That or it's literally after this. I don't think that's true. Wimpod is probably one of the hardest Pokemon to catch, other than like Abra, because it has the Wimp Out ability. Actually, we're gonna go for the power up. Okay, so this is why I wanted Earth Power and Iron Moth. So now I can actually just be my carry against pretty much everything. That's what we really want it for. Like, it goes hard in this cave. I do not want to learn Aqua Tail. No, thank you. Aqua Tail's a good move, just not what I need. Yeah, sturdy. Crap. I'm trying one more time. Cool. No. I do not want to learn Screech. I do not want to learn Copycat. He wants to learn Facade. Nah. If it had Guts, yeah, sure, maybe. But it does not. So. Carbos is basic speed increase, so we'll go for that. Okay, that's what I want to see. Is I want to see like all those upgrades. Crocodile. Hey, I will have an excellent answer to you. But that'll do. I don't have the thing up, do I? No, I do not. The scope lens. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the scope lens, see if I had it. Which increases the odds of my moves hitting critically. So. Oh, it has too many of them. Oh, I reroll that, I guess. Then we take that. Okay. Poor choice. Literally, the second you switch, I'm going to smash it with Earth Power. Because that's how easy your team is to beat. I don't need to change it from anything else. Plus, yeah, sure. If you want to learn Baton Pass, no thank you. Baton Pass is not that great. And I don't think we have the Z moves, so it's not. So I can't get the VV power up. But I think they're not adding those purposely, which honestly makes sense. Heal Bell? Nah. Okay, yeah, we're going to Badlands. So I was right. It was Badlands, then I got the mountain. That hurt. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the bow or the nugget. If it survived, I would have tried to catch it, but it was not. No. Quick claw. Yeah, sure. I chose that one because this one I'm confident I win. Blastoise wants to learn Iron Defense. I don't think it learns Body Press, so no thank you. Okay. This part might be a small problem, but it should be fine still. Yeah, it's trying to do ground type moves on my Pokemon when I have Levitate. Like, okay. And try to learn a lot of moves. Okay. Yeah, I was better off just Earth powering. Sure. Oh wait, I think it evolves into Delcatty for you, the Moonstone. That or Signing Stone. One of those two. Anyways. Oh man, that's bad. We'll switch into Blastoise. It worked out best for that purpose, so yeah. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but I had a sneaking suspicion. The AI likes to do so many vulnerable moves, so it makes sense. And yeah, we're gonna ability charm because I would like to have more chances at hidden ability, particularly. Incorrect. I really need to learn Fiery Dance soon. Because Ember ain't cutting it. I wasn't going to escape, but okay. Actually, I might have. But not like run. Switch, but not run. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I would say, sorry, I don't try to hold it back, but like, it actively hurt if I did. Yeah, we'll do this. No point in changing it. Ain't bro, don't fix it. You know, plus also, I have enough of the move that I'm like, I can justify that. Do we have Candy Jar? Yeah, yes. I don't like it, but yes. Because until I can find the Sledge Bomb TM, like, my best play. At least for a poison type move. That comes up a lot more often than you realize. Okay. We'll just take that. Man, that loves giving me leaf stones, boy. Boy, I'll tell you. Shockwave's nice, but I would like a higher base power move, so we're gonna go for that. It has flying type, so we can't go for that. Well, I'm gonna go for Sludge Wave. Because I do want to try to catch it. Alright, there's a scope lens. Alright. Boss. Earth power! No. Okay. The thing I have Levitate. Levitate makes Iron Moth so much better. Was even a choice. Like, it's either desert or mountain. I'm like, the choice is not hard. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna Blastoise learn it. Because its best water move is Hydro Pump, and Hydro Pump's accuracy sucks. The Revelation Dance always changes into the Pokemon's typing. So because Blastoise is a water type, it's a water type move. And it's a special water type move. That's the best part about it. Now, one could argue, I think Water Pulse might be excuse me, be slightly better in with Blastoise Mega Evolution, but yeah. Yeah, that's why I sent it out, because it had the starting ability. Reviver State, please. Okay. So Electabuzz gets Earth powered, and then we're going to freeze dry the Almastar. Almastar. And it unfreezes immediately. Not surprised actually. Honestly, I've gotten used to that. It's quite common. Yes. For a little guy. Get rid of Ember. Ember is only so useful. Now we actually have an actual move that does damage. Well, that's it. We don't want Fiery Dance because not only is it stronger than Ember, it's also a power-up move. Potential. Plus, we also have Stab, so it also will do more damage. I do not want Thunder. Unless I have a way to ensure rain, no. Robat. Okay. Not super surprised it got faster. Mostly re-rolling just a little bit just to see if I can't get what I want. Sadly, not so much. Like this. Uh, Sturdy. Yeah. It was a +2 in speed, like it was not faster than Iron Moth. It just shows how fast Iron Moth is with that those vitamins. Well, that's super unfortunate. Oh, it has Earth. Earth either is ability or something like that. The volcano. If I remember right, the quickest way back is to the volcano. If I remember right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a. And also, we don't want to use water types as much right now because it's sunny, and sunny will make it to where it's half damage for water type. No. Underrated Pokemon Skorupi, huh? No regret if I know what it is. No. Got you there. Okay, yeah, this is what I was talking about before. Why I would want to give the wide lenses to Arbok, because its best move is that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so from the volcano to the beach. I want to catch the Quaffle, but no at the same time. Ah, yeah. The bug catcher dude. Honestly, I always feel it's just best to just fight him. I would say something, but it's like, it's a bug, so. This is literally Fire Dance Go. Or Fiery Dance goes burr. Honestly, I don't know, so... I don't... None of the choices were great. At least for what I was trying to go for. No, yes, maybe. Okay, we give that the Electric. Palisand. Hmm. No, I'm going to keep him out. So I'm going to Thunderbolt here. I wasn't exactly expecting the crit, but I mean, considering I have Scope Lens, increases the odds of it, so. I think it's like it doubles the chances, like from 1 in 24 to 1 in 12. I think. I could be very off on that, so don't quote me. Okay, Ice Stone is definitely a potential I would like to have as well. And Eevee is definitely not evolving, so... No, still really want that immunity. That's the problem. Crap. I want that immunity, that's the big thing. Okay. I think it has Levitate. No, it does not. Never mind. I'm about to say, what is this? The Magikarp guy, but with Jellicent instead? I don't know if you've all played it. I don't remember which game it was exactly. I want to say it was the original games, but but there's one guy that you battle against, and all he has is 6 Magikarp. It was either 5 or 6, but I'm pretty sure it was 6. So yeah, all that happened was you fight this dude. I'm like, with and he has Magikarp. It's like, oh, okay. Wait, what happened? Oh, neutralizing gas. That's bad. So if it does a ground type move, I'm screwed. Granted, this I was about to say foot. It's on the other foot too, but yeah. Crap. It is steel type as well, so there's that. Wait, what's that one? Golden egg. Oh yeah, I've seen a few of them before. It's been a while since the last one, but yeah, they are. I do wish I could say. I wish. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. No, for some reason, Crystal liked it. Not liking caught. I was gonna capture it, but I'm like, no, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. No, it's integrated as hell. No. Firestone, eh? Eevee, are you gonna ever evolve, little buddy? I want to check something right quick. Does anyone have a Sooth Bell? Wait, why is Eevee's the lowest? Why is Eevee so low? Oh wait, was it raining? It's raining. Ah. I was just better off doing Earth Power immediately. Crap. Son of a... Okay. It has Swift Swim. Son of a... I will switch. Because that's Swift Swim. It can't have Lightning Rod. Ah. Sludge Wave's power is like 90 or something like that. Alright, here we go for Delcatty. Delcatty's mostly on our team just so because it's a Pokemon I've not completed the run with before. So I'll get extra tickets for that. Everyone's guaranteed at least a minimum of 10 draw. And it's raining, so this is the worst time to have the crap. Okay, I should have figured honestly our Krylodon was coming out. So now I only put it there before because it was just a move. It was a powerful move. Now that I actually have an actual move I really would want on my Iron Moth, you know. Iron Moth actually, if I remember right, actually typically uses it Earth Power in competitive play too. Like you don't see a lot of Iron Moth in competitive play, but yeah. So the rain is making my Iron Moth a little weaker than normal, but not by a lot. If I remember right, Freezing Glare is a psychic type move. It just has the ability to freeze. Okay, Ghost makes it neutral. Will make it neutral because it is typically weak to poison because it's grass type. So, but Rain has the power of fire, and Earth power is actually resistant because it's ground or grass. I mean, I forgot that she terrestrialized her starter. Well, I forgot she terrestrializes it this early on. Alright, give me elixir, please. And we get the big nugs. Okay, well, we can use knock off to steal it. Other reasons why it's important to have moves like knockoff. So moves like knockoff, covet, and stuff like that. Oh my god. And anything I don't have. Put it on you. We're gonna max potion. I don't want a water stone. I just fucking yeah. Actually, no. I was gonna refresh, but I'm like, there's no point. It was probably gonna outspeed anything I threw out. Yeah. Yeah. The only downside of going out with this is like with Iron Moth as my carry is this part right here. Not another one. Yeah, because I was already hurt. God damn it. I gotta watch the boss. Girl. Been great to have Magnetric for this. But can't because Magnetric is down. Sadly. So next best thing. I figured Blastoise would survive because it is kind of bulky. Like, it's naturally a relatively bulky Pokemon. So there's that. Switch to Iron Moth. Then we're going to Fire Dance. We mostly want Fire Dance just for the extra special attack. If I don't get a Sylveon by floor 150, I will definitely do something. Maybe not the first thing I see, but yeah. Okay. Easy. Breaking Slime? I was just trying to get a post for it or not, and I was like, nah. U-turn? Anyone? No. No one that I care to learn it learns it. AKA the blanking Arbok. A mon that has Intimidate. I would want a mon with Intimidate to have a U-turn because it could do what essentially Incineroar likes to do, which is swap out with either like U-turn or parting shot to swap out. So it intimidates, swaps out by using parting shot or U-turn, then swaps back in at a little bit of later to intimidate again. It's intimidate spam. Just gonna take a little time. So apologies. Just straighten up a little bit. Put my mats. I'll be right back. Okay, Chad, I'm back. Sorry about that. Today has not been a good day. Actually, let me message my roommate. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just laying remote now. Pretty sure I'm sick right now, actually. This weather has been awful. So not it's like on the sense of like it's been drastic changes, and the drastic changes have not been great for my health. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Yes, I do have. Go ahead and make sure we fire a dance. Try to slice into ice, bad. You try to slice a psychic, may have survived. May, word, may. What? No, that's actually not what I'm about to do, but it worked out, or whatever. Team Rocket! Oh, fair enough. Honestly, I should have figured, but that's neither here nor there, so. I don't care about you will intimidate. Like, I get why people say physical attackers are. Excuse me. Not good sweepers in this game. Because they're easy to. What's the word I'm looking for? They're easy to weaken because of things like intimidate and stuff like that. But I think if you use someone like Calyrex Ice Rider, it's fine. Well, I say that, but because Calyrex Ice Rider can power itself up by just knocking out things. You don't have to waste turns to store dance or anything like that. You just go. Okay, that means our next opponent is gonna be Giovanni. Giovanni was a pain in the butt to play last time. The last time I fought him was also Gen 1 challenge though. Oh no. No! I'll freaking got into flinch loss. I didn't see neutralizing gas activate. I was going to do earth power, but I'm like, I didn't see neutralizing gas activate. Meaning it didn't, it might have had a levitate. Okay, that one has neutralizing gas. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, that move is the reason why it's so difficult to beat Giovanni. And by normal means. Because that Kangaskhan is so fast. Man, it really wants Leaf Stone to go off. I don't want it to. Also, I want to see another shiny stone, but I think yeah, we'll armor cannon. Well, that's not what I was expecting to happen. But whatever. Got a ball. Got a ball's not a bad move. Okay, we go. You do that there. You do that there. No, all these stones, man. Just give me the freaking evolve with Eevee, please. Okay, we're in the forest. We're almost to the mountains again. Okay. Yeah, I think actually I'm gonna trade in for Red Nectar. Give Red Nectar some love. Okay, we're gonna fire here, Thunderbolt here. I'm also a little surprised I haven't seen Soothbells at all. Sure. I'm not trying to spend too much. Gotta try to keep some money. Man. It really wants me to use one of the stones. The problem is I need an actual good answer to counter Rayquaza. You heard me, Rayquaza. You ever watched one of these streams or haven't played Pokerogue yourself? Rayquaza becomes an enemy. He's not the final boss. I'll say that much. But he was close to it. He's an actual nightmare. Okay. I Bolton. Oh, it did. Okay. It did a priority move. I can't do anything about that. I think there was, but not anything I have. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my crap with that. Well, son of a... Give it the nod. Oh, is that passive? Sturdy? Using up all the berries, man. Okay, Ooh, I don't remember. I think the meadow. I think. Honestly, I could be very wrong. Yeah, I'm not. Ooh. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay. Damn. Just open the sledge would have been enough. Sure, dude. I wouldn't know. Because it's a fairy type. Interesting. To be fair, the ability to raise my defenses, yes please. Give me. Mine. I'll say that Leafeon looks different, but it's not. Sadly. I do, but I don't know. We'll try with a Frost Breath, but yeah, I wasn't expecting the Gonna get Iron Moth for levels. Right, Earth Power, Zebra Strike, we're gonna Heat Wave here because I think it's Fluffy on double. It's that or one other ability I could go at. The big nuggets. All of Earth Power. Excuse me. Alright guys. Warning, audio's getting turned up a lot. 3, 2, 1. Putting it back down just because that's the last spawn. And I don't want to have to wait until the next part to be able to turn it down. So. But yeah, anytime I face one of the gym leaders, I always turn it up. I forgot to speed up again. What? We put it back to 5 times speed. Nice, got a legendary egg. Hell yeah. We also need one more egg for the temple. Okay. Good to know. I don't think it has Lightning Rod. There's like only 4 Pokemon in existence that do. Hmm. Well, not what I was looking for, but... Really? Hmm. Okay. Interesting to say the least. I was trying to hold... Oh, good. Hold off, I'm rolling again, but yeah. Okay. So... There's 2 ways you could go about this, and I think I know which one it is. Yeah. Because she waits to bring out this ugly bastard. And it's always a problem. It's always a problem. This is why I wanted Eevee to be a freaking fairy type. Yeah. Now my answers to Rayquaza are pretty much gone. That's great. Of course you hit the 70% chance move. Actual piece of garbage. I hate rivals so much. I don't love the fact that that thing's faster than me. Yeah, freaking rival is such a run ender. I oftentimes will have more trouble with the rival than I do the last boss of the entire place. Oh. Okay. Super potion. I don't have a particular cares about that, so sure. Okay, little punny. Honestly, I probably should have gone for Fire Radiance just so I could have possibly gotten the +1, but I was just trying to put out as much damage as possible. Eggs. Yep. No shinies to be seen. No hidden abilities. No drastic changes in IV improvement. Delicent is the best thus far. Yeah, Delicent has the best upgrade. No new moves. Okay. Sadly, those X were not that great. We go to Grassy Field. Grassy Field to Cave. Cave to the Badlands, I think it was. Okay, we're at floor 151. The next stone I see, that's a special type Pokemon. For Eevee, I'm using it. I wasn't going to, but I'm not loving this. No. If I do that, he changes the Pokemon. And he chooses at random. So I can get completely screwed. Get a fly. Calculations are important, kid. In Pokemon, they're very important. But not the only need. I'm gonna be actually mad if I see the Max Mushrooms before I see the Blastoise Mega Stone. I think Vaporeon is. Remember right? Vaporeon's actually kinda special base. No, it has its highest stat is freaking its HP, because its HP is base 130. Because every Come on, where is it? Really? I'm Cerebi. I don't know why that Cerebi entry for it is hidden, but it is. Bless me. Yeah, its second highest status special attack. So yeah, Vaporeon. I would prefer a what was it, Glaceon, if I had a choice, but I'm not gonna wait that much longer for that. I'm not in love with the fact that I didn't get this the Sylveon, but also it didn't help that I didn't get the Sooth Bells. So, you know. Also, Glaceon would have been my actual choice, but before I still fill those roles I need, so whatever. Oh, yes. Well, I don't know why Delcatty's right there, but Delcatty is there. Magnetric, Earth Power, Heat Wave. It missed. Well, that sucks. Okay. Hmm. It allows me to select, right? Okay. So I don't care for those. The silver powder is the least useful item I have, so yeah. I got leftovers. Ooh. Leftovers is a really good item to hit. You already have one, so two makes it even better. I think I did. Off the top, hold on. Yeah, I had one leftovers already, so two makes it better. It's more healing. Oh. So many shift trees. I bop them all. Okay. I think the gave us next 171, the 181. Yeah, we're not gonna make it back to the mountains in time. Crap. I was hoping we could, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. Sadless. What does sadly means? I don't know in this case. I honestly was aiming for saying sadness, but my tongue decided to say something completely different. Okay, so I can, if it survives. Yeah, what I was thinking is like if it did survive, what would end up happening is I was going to hit it with fiery dance, became a fire type, and then all I would hit, then I would hit it with earth power to make it weak to it. So you know, trying to plan moves ahead of time. Yeah, we take the EXP all. That way we don't have this anymore. That's me. Doing. Maybe wondering why do I turn off this music? I don't feel like turning it up all the time. Lance Wrath, don't do jack. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. need Blastoise for this. Hi, Mewtwo. I did not want to deal with you today, but honestly, I should have figured it was going to happen because it's Giovanni. Okay. There we go. Off the knock. Yeah, I'm about to lose Blastoise here. So I was going for that just in case I did go first, but yeah. Oh, what we were hoping for right there is a para, but yeah. I'm going to send an Arbok because I want to lower their attack. Crap. Okay, so yeah. And I wasn't going to switch out because it was just too much trouble. The good thing about Bouncy Bubble is Bouncy Bubble allows us to heal. None of them were shiny. Heatmore got a massive improvement. A lot, actually. Bro got a decent improvement. Any new moves? Yes. 2. No new abilities. Oh. Not what I'm looking for, but oh. Hoping to see the Blastoise Megastone soon. Hopefully. Okay. Yes, please. There's a reason why Iron Moth is my carry. It's so incredibly offensively strong. It just makes it worthwhile. The biggest thing is also about why I didn't... Okay, so why did I not just revive my Blastoise instead? Because the Arbok is a shiny, thus it brings luck to my team. And as long as it's on my team alive, that luck is there. So the higher my luck, the better my odds of seeing items I care about. Granted, it's not guaranteed, but no. Yeah, and switching on the Sudowoodo makes sense, but the Terra does not. So, like theming wise, yeah, it makes sense. Just bop everything. Just bop everything. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make it because we're going to go through, because the cave is here, and then I'm pretty sure after the cave is the Badlands still. Then, and the Badlands are going to be 181 to 190, and then after, yeah, so we're not going to make it again to the, we got unlucky. Is what I'm trying to say. Long story short, we got unlucky. Yeah, next 10 we'll start. Oh, now I start singing Sooth Bells. Man. Screw you. Get out of here with that. Just go. Don't want your crap. Well, I'm definitely slower than it now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The switching is such a hard thing to do in this game. It really is. The only time switching is like really easy is if you have an immunity to that move. Now, enough of your crap, Tyranitar. Granted, you don't have to have an immunity, but with how strong some of these moves are, like even neutral moves can actually just bop you into next world. Get the nug. And I'm going to say Blastoise get in there. Blastoise needs to level 2. Cloud, yeah, no. Iron Moth here. Yeah, but we got a fiery dance anyway, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and HP up here. And we're gonna go. Sure. I think fiery dance would have done it still too, but I'm overthinking things again, so you know. Diamonds. Why am I seeing all the Sooth Bells now? This late into the run. Ay, man. Definitely would have preferred to have seen him earlier, that's for certain. Well, fiery dance goes in case you have fluffy traits. The fluffy trait makes it to where it has all the damage from every single type except for like 2. But fire is one of them, I know for a fact. So having the damage of everything but fire type moves, which it then essentially it gains our actual weakness to fire. Like Beware is a very interesting Pokemon. I don't know. It does. Yeah, the thing about Pokerogue is that the Pokemon just auto one-shot you sometimes out of nowhere. That's what makes Pokerogue so scary, to try to catch Pokemon. Because there's no guarantee you'll survive their attack. Yeah. The Badlands are going to be the next 10 floors. But then after these 10 floors is gonna be the final boss floor. Well, final boss, you know what I mean. Enough of me, Ram. Good. I'm gonna. That there, that there, there. All right, poison jump. No, wait. I think I have it with junk shot or junk shot, and it already has a couple of things. If this was my previous run with the Iron Moth, like not the one you saw on stream earlier, but the one from I had from last night, the Iron Moth I had Energy Ball, so this would have been very easy. But sadly, that's not the case here. Oh. That's bad. Can't let you live. Because any defenses bill will be nothing. Surging strikes guaranteed crits. Those that not know? It's 3 times and a guaranteed crit. Okay, because you're, well, you tear it out of it, but, like, yeah, that's true. It's a known tear twice, but whatever. Point of the matter is that with it being a poison type, it was good to go for an earth power. But, yeah. No. Okay, now we have the trio. The trio gets popped. Now we have the easy fight. Well, sort of. Depends on what Pokemon she has. Like I know what type of Pokemon she has, but yeah. Like all her Pokemon are Steel type. Honestly, Steel types got represented a lot in Scarlet and Violet. They had literally 2 Elite Four members with Steel types. Yeah, Poppy and I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but there's 2 different Elite Four members that have Steel type Pokemon. But yeah, because I have Iron Moth, she'll be the easiest to deal with. Okay, you have Heat Proof or Levitate. Both are terrifying. I think you have Levitate, though. Maybe you actually do have Heat Proof. Okay, anyways. Yeah, Fiery Dance. Just bop, 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 bop. It literally makes like that kind of fight just okay, and kind of a level of fight. Okay, Wildlands, go to Arbok. Earth Power, because I want to switch it up some. I want to. Unfortunately for me, poor Larry. Larry is like the most relatable guy out of all Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. Okay, it didn't outspeed anything, thank God. Or a choreo. I would say for Hansko as well. Alright, a reroll. There you go. That's something. Now 30. Okay. We're gonna use Earth Power because I want to not use. Well, the next one's Dragon, so there's that. That's Sturdy's ability. Okay. But it's not going to get the chance to do Electroshock. If the rain was up, I would be a little more afraid. But it's not. The rain, it makes Electroshock instead of being a 2-turn move, a 1-turn move. It's like Solar Beam with Sun. Crap. I was hoping that would be enough. Poison almost did it, though. Ah, son of a PI. Arrow Blast. Why do so many Pokemon get freaking Lugia's signature move? Like, I know it's not an actual move it typically gets, by the way. It's not a normal. It's Pokerogue exclusive for that part. Blade Rush. Oh, it already did use my freaking revive. Good lord. Alright, I'm gonna have to use. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a elixir after this battle. Kind of wish I protect just like a try to prevent anything, but whatever. Okay, we definitely need an elixir here because we're down to very low on all our moves, so elixir will fix everything. We're gonna go ahead, elixir. We're gonna get a big nug. 0.2. Earth Power you. What? I think it might be just a nature I don't have. Well, screw you two. Meanie. We'll go on lock and then reroll. Okay, that's really good. Oh, it's the Mona. I'm gonna turn up a little bit. I'm not gonna turn it up a lot. Honestly, I'm glad it's the Mona, to be fair. Like, the La Prima is a nice champion, but let's face it, the fight against the Mona is better. Okay. Nothing I have hits it. That's I can't fiery dance it because that's flash fire. That's the Cerulea's pretty much only ability. I think it has maybe like one more, but I don't know that for certain. So yeah, I think we just have to Earth Power here. Okay, well, she switched into Skeletors anyway, but still. Excuse me. Okay, does she have... No. Well, she might still, because she's only sent out 4 Pokemon. Okay, she has Koraidon. Okay. Okay. That's not bueno. That's not good. Ah! I thought it would be enough. It was almost. Okay. Well... Fighting Dragon. Fighting Dragon. Yeah, I'm not surprised she has Palmot. Palmot's like her main Pokemon. Okay, Koraidon. It probably outspeeds Blastoise. Yeah. Because the sun was already out when it came back out. So let's just cross breath here. Yeah, the fact that Cerula had switched out while I had a substitute out, it lost the substitute. That's fine. Oh, you can't be serious. Well, F. And how that ended. But that's fine. F. Honestly, yeah. I mean, it would have been weird if it did not learn Heart Attack, but... I don't really want the Rogue Ball. A little late, but you know what? Sure. I think Arbok's the only one that can actually do super effective damage here. Well, the base... Okay, so the base luck rating for a shiny is 1 in 2000... 1 in 1024, so it went to 1052. So it's at 1000, or so it went from 1024 to 512 to 256 for shiny odds. Sorry, my mind is not here right now. I'm just so like right now. Okay, Iron Crown. Cool. Switch out as it's okay, so next okay, that's unfortunate. Because I don't really want to teach anyone Fire Blast. Fire Blast is good, but not that good. This is quad weak to this, so we're gonna just bop it immediately. Okay, now for the rival. Ugh. Okay, so she's probably going to switch into Arcaudon here. So... yeah, we're probably switching into... she's probably switching to Arcaudon here. That or Mega Rayquaza. Yeah, that's right, Mega Rayquaza. Yeah. Not surprised on their Arcaudon. This is where it gets annoying. I was hoping it would do something else, but I'm pretty sure it only knows attacking moves. No, that's not what I meant to do. Well, whatever, it works out, I guess. The problem is that Blastoise is one of my last options to help deal with Mega Rayquaza, but at the same time, like, it's kind of a... I thought she was going to switch, but I guess not. A free win, I guess, then. Oh, what is Magmortar's sexual speed? That's what I want to know. Like, I'm not expecting Arbok to be, like, incredibly fast, but still. Okay, so... Magmortar. That's fine. That's not fine. Oh, and it has... Oh, that's lame. How much that did? Yeah, we'll just continue the Thunderbolt here. That wasn't enough. But at least it stayed burned, so they... Ah, of course it missed. Solar Beam? Yeah, Solar Beam. We're not gonna... How did you outspeed? Like, Mega Rayquaza, I would see it. I could see it. But you? Of course it missed. The one time I needed it to hit, of course it missed. That was a mistake. Unless, like, you were Terra Normal or something like that. No, that wasn't happening. Honestly, I could have seen Skyraptor or Staraptor actually knocking here. But we managed to live one. That's the important part. Okay. And of course, I don't have enough. Man, this run's so scuffed because of frickin'... Oh my god, I hate the rival so much. I hate the rival so much. I hate the rival so much. There's no other Pokemon I can use, so... Who is better? Oh, because it's blind type. Right. I should have done Play Rough. I forgot about that. Well, I'm in trouble. I'm going to say that right now. I'm in a lot of trouble. Like, let's be real here. I am very much in trouble. I need some serious luck right now. That's not good. I don't want to use... Yeah, I really don't want to use too many of my Earth Powers because that's the move I need the most for. I need for the boss. Yeah. Yeah. Because the boss steals our items in the second phase. So having an item that will steal them back is really useful. This is why Iron Moth is such a good mon against this boss. He is the final boss. None of his moves are super effective. All of his moves hit hard, typically, but I'm resistant to all except one. And the one I'm not resistant to is a special attack, so getting to +6 helps a lot. If I live, like, a not supply will help. Yeah, that's the move I'm talking about, Dynamax Cannon. It's a special type move, so being +6 would help a lot against it if it targeted Iron Moth. And that is why Iron Moth, honestly, is one of my favorite carries for this. It's literally because of that. Because it's resistant to most of the moves, and because Iron Moss has Quiver Dance, that combination makes it to where I'm insanely especially bulky, which is all of its moves are pretty much special moves minus one, which is Cross Poison. Cross Poison is only non-special, it's a physical attack. But because I'm a poison type, I don't take that much damage from it. So, it's a great typing for the boss. And then I have a means to make myself stronger against the boss. Is why Iron Moth is such a strong Pokemon for a carry in this case. So, yeah. So I just wanted to go ahead and try to finish up that run. I am way over time, but with that being said, I'm going to end there. So thank you all much for joining me here today. I do appreciate it. Thank you much for your support. Thank you for joining me in the gaming day.